Everybody, underestimated here, back with another short stream for the 100K bankroll challenge. For those of you who have not been back in a while, we are just tracking um, volume short term. So we've played 51,000 hands so far, 51,600, and we're just trying to avoid like the mental strain that checking your results every single day results in. So in our last video, we did a weekly update. You're welcome to check that out. Yeah, but mostly just tracking volume on our way to our 100K bankroll. So we got four tables of NL50 up, one table NL25 up just to fill. Not usually a lot of action in the mornings at 5 a.m. So it's one of our best times to stream. I think it's more value in just ice swing here. J flopper ace. Could see bet, could check. Both are fine. Turn trips. We're just gonna go half pot. King six suited, small blind raise. Okay, just take it down. You don't want to check again here in a position. Like people are gonna call a king or some like random pairs too, especially against a couple whales. This table is playing pretty aggressively. There's Wagwan, whoever he is a relatively aggressive player. 3 betting, 4 betting, a lot of good stuff. Right, 5. We do a lot of checking out of the big blind, but I think again against like whales, your best play is just to bet and then decide if you want to bet again on the turn. So we do pick up the open ender. We are going to fire again here. He does call, so we're pretty much just going to be done with the hand. We just have an 8 too often, or even a 9 in this case. So we just let it go, or 6, whatever, 6, 7, maybe flopped it, who knows. In the big blind, I don't mind just like floating to the flop with 3s. We have 2 limpers. It's going to be hard. You're just going to blow up the pot really heavily. You're not going to collect enough folds, I think. And he's short stacked, so it's like you raise 3x and he shoves, and now you're just pot committed, right? Maybe it's not a bad thing with 3s, but probably flipping actually. I don't know, maybe that is the best play given he has a short stack. Maybe we should just raise there and let them shove into us. This is 100% C bet. King 9 suited, 3 betting. Interesting. It's a good river. I don't think we're going to fold anyways. This guy has bluffed and shown the bluff a few times. So now I have to decide what range we're targeting. I think we'll just go small here and give him best odds to call with like a king or a flush. This guy's going to be squeezing here really late against the 20 big stack. But we'll kind of just pooched. Maybe he did turn that flip. It would make sense for him to lead out on the flush, so he doesn't like if an ace is never going to fold. But 1 bet, even if it is an over bet. And we're just checking down the ace king here. Okay. There's 4 bet here with the ace king. I think being small blind, we could 3 bet this. I guess we're losing that too. Better play with the ace 10 might just be to 3 bet there actually. Bet and a call. a very quick call, doesn't even consider raising, so not overly worried about Wagwin. He either has a worse 10 than me, I would think, or like a Jack Queen type hand, or like an Ace Jack or an Ace Queen, where he knows he's calling and he knows he's never raising. Uh, and he is aggressive, so I think our line is going to be check to him and call his bet. Because I think he knows he has like Jack. Oh my God. There's a misclick of the century, folks. That's brutal. Oh, that's such a bad check raise. Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as Meg Allen doesn't come over the top, we're gonna win anyways. Because Wagwan just had Jack Queen all the time, or something like along those lines, or a worse 10. And King's just gonna like annoyingly call there. Just that insta like click back. You're just getting too good at pot odds. If they're cool, maybe not though. But that was a misclick. We just meant to call there and win against this like king. There's like queen tens or something. I think the insta action is a timing tell. Uh, more than the delayed one, because the delayed one you don't really know. They just could be like tricking you. They could be thinking. They could be doing this. They could be doing that. So um, it is possible. But I do think the instant action is like such a natural reaction that it's a very good and pretty reliable timing tell, in my opinion. Just one of the best ones out there. It's just too natural um, for you to act too quickly when you know what you want to do with a hand that you're just calling with, right? Um, if it's a hand you're considering raising, like if you had like ace king, he'd like the thought would go through his mind that he would check raise there or raise there, or he'll just like naturally not instantly act because he has a strong hand and he doesn't want to look too strong, right? So if people are multi-tabling and they take that into action, it just feels pretty marginal, marginal holding. Um, Wave one here with bigger three bet. We could either four bet or call. I think we'll just call this time. Sixes we raise. It does go pretty big, which is fine. It's gonna do that. It's half pie. That's a standard C bet. So we can either rip it here or call and decide. A 10. That's interesting. Now the rip it gets like way less. Uh, it just gets way better to check here because now we're beating a ton of stuff, I think. Like all his better aces, ace queen, ace jack. So I think check back is a better line. Decide river. Jack queen does get there. He rips it. It's probably his jack queen almost. I'd say almost always he has jack queen here. 6-7 suited, jack queen. Maybe a set of kings sometimes. I don't think he does that as a bluff very often. Mind you, if we have pocket tens, we bet turn. Go to pocket tens even maybe. But I think when people like 3x pot shove river, they usually have like the nuts or complete air, obviously, but he's not gonna shove. I don't think he's gonna shove complete air there enough. But I like the check back. I think we played the hand well. The issue with betting that turn is obviously with the times he does have a hand and you have, nine, minimum nine. Possibly like 14 outs against that hand. Uh, Getting check shoved on is like an astronomical disaster. For a small check raise here. Pretty calls, slowly calls. These top pair type hands, I like to balance out my check call lines with, or at least check raise, check call with. Okay, we have the nine. We're not gonna go crazy big. Actually, I think go like 60% here. Okay, and we'll just give him one more chance to bluff. I don't think betting accomplishes anything other than getting called by like tens and jacks. Okay, beat him with the kicker. It's interesting. I'm surprised he didn't take a value bet, but I guess it'd be pretty late value bet. Ace nine should value bet because he beats all the nines. Okay, this board. He's gonna bet. Three bet the ace king. Raise the ace queen suited. We will defend the queen jack suited. It's three bet. I don't want to four bet against a 40 big stack though. Okay, because check call. I don't even know if we call here or not. Plan was to double barrel here, but that's like not a great card. So I think I just check back now. I got to fold the ace king. Man, what the hell? It was like 8-9 call, but I just don't think I have enough equity to chase this. At the ace of hearts, I would call. They're just behind too much, I think. Right, this checks down, so we are just going to put up the value bet ourselves. Just three betting the queen jack suited. Not sure about the top left here. I think he bets a lot once we check back turn, but like we lose to all the better nines if he did bet those. Clubs got there, queen 10 got there, like jack 10, jack, all these hands that he calls with gut shots, or like even ace jack, jack, lose to king X. Alright, I'm gonna call one off here. Jack queen suited. Kind of get sick of folding. Okay, we're three betting. King jack suited. Right. Spike it a little back a room. 10. Okay, I just want to fade the ace and the king on the river. Damn it. Couldn't let the suck out go through. Okay, king five, we're just gonna fold. Okay, it's a good flop in a three bet pot. The three bet the ace two suited. You can call the ace two suited. We're gonna check raise this board a lot. King checks back. Now we're just gonna go bet, I think. Oh my gosh, this guy's just like ripping everything. Guess we fold again. We're just gonna have to start calling like pretty right down here. This guy does suit his name though. This is gonna look gross. Live on stream, folding pocket kings pre-flop. God, if he has ace king, I'm gonna punch myself in the dick. He's gotta have aces, right? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe this looks like aces. I'm folding. I'm in it. So I'm assuming. Yeah, good. It's just the guy's so nitty. He's too nitty to have anything but aces here, I think is what the reality is. Imagine the bad beat hit though. Oh, and he gets sucked out on by 9-4 for a street. That is wild. I think I'm gonna post that just so I can get berated about it. What happened here? Okay, well, we're obviously calling tens here. Do, 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 do. Okay, deuces. We do just check back here with the tens. All right. Check the sixes. Glad we got away from that though. I suppose I should probably. Okay, ace 10 raise. Pocket sixes. We're just gonna check those. Meg Allen opens. We can three bet low frequency 3-4 suited here. Okay, checks back. Pick up the open end there. We're just gonna go bet, and then we'll bet again because we block Jack 10, 9, 10. Okay, snap called. Perfect. Calling four bets against the mid-ear players. Thing is, for him to shove anything as a bluff there, he would have to assume that I am willing to fold pocket kings there, which I am. I wonder if the thought process ever becomes like, would he ever rip aces there? We're just gonna ignore that donk lead on this board because it so drastically favors us over him. But the donk leading all, I think I just give up. Yeah, I think we just let that go and move on to our next hand. Go 4, 6, 7. Well, the hand's posted for review with those kings. I think there's two trains of thought. I think there's people who just never fold pocket kings for only like 200 bigs. And then there's nits. I'm just kidding. This just feels like he just has to have aces. The guy's just too nitty not to. Like I think ace king either calls or just folds a lot of the time. Pocket jacks are folding. I don't remember the last time I saw somebody actually get it in with pocket queens. Okay, ace jack suited three bet, ace jack offsuit raise, ace five fold. Okay, we get cold called. The two spots we get called. I think I'll just stab here. Raise the nines. Um, Down here on Jack 10. I just think this guy's too random and spewy to fold if you turn a second pair there. If I was getting really good odds to fold turn or flip flop. So 5, 8, 5. I guess GG Poker's big 5 mil crashed yesterday. All the tournaments shut down, refunds given. I think the big tournament fires up again next week. Crazy. Darn. Oh, okay. Rebet the nines, fold to 7 and 5, fold to 7 deuce. Okay, raise the kings. Somebody just got stacked. Wait, wait. There's 8-6. Raise, call. It's this crazy. This guy just calls 8-6 suited, cold calls it. So terrible. I understand the stack off by Wagwan. It just feels like Denver's gonna, and of course it's quads, but it feels like it's tens and jacks and just cold calls there like 100% of the time, right? At a position, this board multi-way. We're gonna go big. I just fold this down. It's a raise, not a limp. There's four-handed. Wow, no action at all. Come on now. Maybe that's too big. I don't think a queen ever folds though. Maybe a queen does fold sometimes if I go that big. When it's like four-handed, I don't know. Hard to say. Where people's mindsets fall. I guess maybe 6-8 suited isn't bad if you're trying to like balance out a cold calling range or something bonkers. But it's pretty fucking bad, I think. Happened there. Queen jack. Steals his chips. Oh, and he left. K Design won a Babby jackpot the other day, a couple weeks ago. He must have blown through all of it. No, he left completely. That's too bad. You're going to three bet the queen jack suited. You could definitely argue calling versus the fish. I actually might like calling better. They would flop our queen. Hmm. I guess we just go half pot. What is happening? Um, I don't know. I guess we just rip it. Seven's not great. Pocket eight still call. We lose to five, six, sevens. Just draws it there. It's just like plants with my hands. I think we just have top pair and like this giant four bet pot. I don't know. We just stick it in. It's just so fucking annoying. That guy, man. Thank you. Shit like that tilts. So much that's tilting. God. He cashes. Oh god, it's so ragey. Just so ragey. Just like over. So man, that's tilting. I don't know. Maybe I just check there. Oh, and he leaves. God, that's even more annoying. Woosah. Or is he just seat changing? Man, that guy. I got three bet. King Queen we call. Of course we brick it. Damn, that's tilted, bro. Just defend the Jack 10. Oh, he just rips. Hey, no problem. Just ship it. I call gut shot sometimes. Obviously. Aces. Right here. 6-4. Some action. Hero flop. So I would assume nobody has pocket tens or pocket jacks. Best hands here are 8-9 and pocket sevens, I would say. Maybe Jack 10 sometimes. Okay. Influence. It's fine. It's a good outcome, realistically. You get check raise there, you're probably losing a ton of the time. I call one and then just fold to the turn when it's a flop like that or something like that. Okay, this board leads out. Feel like that's pretty good for the lead. Grab start calling here. He does bet twice for half. Deuce. I think folding is probably fine. If we picked up any kind of equity, we might call with overcard. Sure. Too much of his range is built up. With a pair type hand. Sometimes we're ahead of like flush draws and stuff. They're 4, 5, 6 off. Fold queen 4. Fold 10-7. And Suicide King with the donation. Fold King 6. Raise the kings. Nine. I think we can three bet here. It's the board. Calls. We will bet again here. Snapshots. We just have to call. Nice. Nice stiff free money there. Not sure about this four bet. Given stack sizes, actually, it might be. We're just ripping this flop, though. I think he just does it for us. I think given how do you get so much equity if ace eight suited there and just Full call for it with it. Hold. Done. Kids. Fucking. Ay, ay, ay. You guys got the world. Ace, nine, four hearts. Jack of clubs. Yeah. Right. It's a good turnaround there. The 8-4. Jack seven suited first limp. Uh, you have to ISO to like 3.5 to make it not profitable for him to call a really, really, really wide range against a like limp ISO. I think 3.5 is okay at a position. So maybe we'll go bigger. It's just heads up. Heads up's weird. I should probably look into that actually. Okay, he raises. I'm definitely gonna check decide. If we're gonna call or raise. This big three-quarter pot, I think we just call. Can check again. Yeah, we see about the 10-10-5. Web Chickadee makes the call. Take it down with the double barrel. Pretty much have to double barrel like everything against these fish when you small c bet because they call too wide. Okay. I'd like to call if there's a club here more, but again, getting 4-1 pretty much. I don't think we have. Oh, I wish I had these tenors check. Hey, this is very easy. Okay, check to him. I guess we just fold here. Man, look at that opportunity in ace jack, ace 10, and ace king. So many opportunities for a bad D jack out there. Unfortunately, we did not have the hand. Fold the ace deuce. Pulling the queen three, queen eight suited to raise. Okay, that's a pretty good flop. Suicide king just raking in. Back and forth. I'm betting the flop. I think we don't get called by much worse that often. See, call worse club draws or worse spade draws. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a misbet with all the equity that we obviously have. Like Jack 10 calls, Ace 10 calls, Ace Jack calls. Most of those are three betting pre though, so it doesn't have really a lot of them. Um, Contemplated just calling there to try to keep Suicide King in. Uh, the real reality is there's so much more profit to be made in just three betting there and literally stealing the 3-6, like 7.5 blinds. Like that's a huge win. And a lot of the time you're gonna get a call. Uh, and if you do, you just like the C bet's so profitable to win a bigger pot that trying to keep like a fish in is very theoretically very rare. That you should actually do it. Multi-way. I think let's go half pot. Heads up, we go a little bit bigger on a board like this. But when you're c-betting multi-way, it just feels a lot stronger to people, so they're not going to get frisky, like eights are just going to fold kind of thing. I think to whatever you bet, especially Suicide King because he's pinned in the middle, so he's sort of stuck, not being able to do a whole lot of anything. Um, okay, under the gun opens. It goes half pot. Yeah, I'll just let this one go. If I had like king five, king seven, I'll check raise there for sure. And the reason for that is like having the king five and a king, like king five suited, king seven suited, you're just blocking like five, six, six, seven. So it makes your check raise way more profitable. And then you do have die like any 10. Actually, maybe that is a check raise anyways. Not sure. Because we do, like, we don't block with king five, king seven. We block with six, but with king nine, we could barrel any spade, any queen, any 10. Um, it's probably equally check raise the king nine and the king nine, king five, king seven might be pretty close all the way around the board. I think we'll just get out of the way here. We're at a position like at most we win these. At best case scenarios, we call it just check check, right? Multi-way, I think we just dump it in a position. It's fine. Um, it's very check raise here. It is very tempting. Three bet that pre-flop. I'm not sure what the best play is. Like if he was not under the gun, I would have check raised. Queen 10 gets there. Hearts still miss. Uh, still had a jack queen. We're losing to king jack. We're losing to queens. There's gonna be a lot more like. I think we just go small here. We hope to get rid of suicide king. So unless he has, so he would have had to call the check raise with ace king or king jack or pocket queens. Still get called by jack queen, jack 10. I think I might just check this to him and then decide. Hearts miss. Calls the check raise. Calls the turn bet. Opened under the gun. He is super spewy. All the hearts miss. Spades also miss. King Jack got there. Queen 10 got there. So I check raise flop, he calls. I bet turn, he calls. I check river, he bombs it. I think I like 60, 120. I'm just getting 3-1. Probably good here at least 1 and 3 times. Nice. Yeah, so I don't. Okay, it's just like yeah, she's just kind of random. Open, open. The queen is suited. Oh my God! Learn how to type queen eight suited. This is wow. Nine, jack, whatever the hell it was. Hey, folks. I jack deuce. I jack deuce. Bet. Call. Check raise. No flush draw. Call small. Turn, barrel, king, bust, river, brick. Sure. Okay. Well, we're not going to see bet that board 4 ways. Thing is, it is tempting, like even with this guy, like massive stacks and stuff, just like check call, check call, check call, check call. This is gonna be like rage spewing now. Oh wow. Looks like our tables are dying off, unfortunately. Our stream will probably be following suit, not long, excuse me, after. Let's see if there's any other, nothing, 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 nothing. Tables are usually a lot busier than this on a Monday morning because rakeback comes in. What do you think the bad beat jackpot? Oh, leaderboard. Bad beat jackpot got annihilated last week. 2.5 should be. So two guys won the. Oh, then it's not even showing anymore. There's a bunch of hits and then. Okay. Yes, baby. Okay. We're just gonna check call against Suicide King. He's just spewing. I think we just gotta think here and call, like think and call, so it doesn't look like we're snapping him off. Yeah. If he has the queen, whatever. Nice. It just is what it is. You can't like worry about the monsters under the closet there. If you just had a queen, it's fine. Okay. So next question. Let's just look at this. We rip the 8 here. Probably don't. I don't know. If I had a better 8, I would rip it. You're just gonna fold too much. That's all. I don't think we rip there. I mean, if you think you have the best hand, maybe. Okay, couple little gifts there. Gifts. I'm not sure about the 8-7 here. Like if I had a fucking Jack 8, I'd rip it. Ace 8, I'd rip it. King, like king, you know what I mean? I just don't. I don't see. I feel like maybe if I do bluff that river, that I should be value shoving the 8. If he had like, I don't know, that's probably pretty bad. He's fucking in the station, right? So if he had like pocket tens, if he had ace nine, like he might talk himself into a call. Pocket tens, pocket jacks, talks himself into a call, doesn't three bet those, like that kind of stuff. Billy Ball sits. Um, okay, well, that's pretty much going to be the end of the stream here. We are going to sit out on our blinds. Short little stream today, but felt like a pretty successful session. Again, we are going to fight off the urge to check the stats on it, um, and just continue grinding the rest of this week. 3 bet the ace queen, fold 10-6. So yeah, if you guys are following, watching, just make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe. All that stuff helps the YouTube algorithm, helps the channel grow. Um, that's kind of where we're at for this year. Looking to grind out. Uh, Finish off. We also have a prop bet running for NL50, which we're probably going to lose. It was basically 70,000, or not 70,000 hands. It was going to try to make 7K in all in EV, which our last 25K hands were on track. But first 25K or so was a bit of a disaster. So I don't see us making that up in any way. So we're probably going to lose that one. We did win an EV prop bet the month before. Um, But yeah, at this point, we're just trying to play solid and get our 70,000 hand mark, and kind of see where everything falls.